Hey man, it's Bernard Room again, man. I tell you what, man. I was sitting there reading the form and I heard you guys wanted me to show you guys how to clean the tank, man. So I tell you what, that's what I'm gonna do, man. Before we get started, let me show you something, man. This is my man Murdoch's radiator fluid, man. If you haven't checked out that thread, you better go check it out, man, because it's some really good stuff. I tell you what, man. You know, I've been letting some people try that and I've been getting some feedback on it. And I tell you what, I got this good friend Anna, man. I tell you what, she really likes my man Murdoch's radiator fluid. Yeah, she does, but she really likes menthol too, man. Yeah, so she was telling me, man, she was giving me a little feedback. She was giving me a little feedback, man, on my man Murdoch's radiator fluid. And she said, you know, Murdoch, man, this be really good if it has some menthol in it, man. So I was like, you know what, Anna, let me try that. So I mixed up something, man. I mixed up something, oh man, it's really good. I tell you what, man, it's really good. So what we're gonna do, man, is I'll tell you what, man, it's really good. But I'll tell you guys about that at some other time. But anyways, because Anna kind of suggested it to me, I figured out on Anna, and I'm going to call this one Mad Murdoch's Antifreeze, man. That's right, man, this is Mad Murdoch's Antifreeze. But I'll tell you guys about that some other time, man. Yeah, I'll probably do another review on that. I'll tell you what. Alright, what we're going to need are Zenesis, our syringe, paper towel, and a water source. That's right, that's all we need, man. It's simple, man. Simple stuff. First thing we're going to do is take out our battery, man. We don't want to electrocute ourselves or anything or cause any problems with our battery. So we're going to make sure it's not anywhere near the water, man. Very simple, man. I'm going to take my switch and I'm going to set it aside so it doesn't get wet. I'm going to take my battery. That's right, my AWR battery, except no substitutions. I'm going to set that aside too, man. I'm going to take off my top cap. Now you can rinse this off if you want to. You don't really got to, because I mean you're going to get some condensation in there. But if you want to make sure you got no flavor transfer, man, go ahead and give it a rinse. Set that aside. You can dry it right now if you want to, but I like to get everything rinsed and then dried as I put it on, man. It's really simple. Next thing we're going to do, where'd you go, man? Here it is. Here's my syringe. I'm going to put that in there. We're going to kind of put it in at an angle like that. We're going to suck that juice up, man. There's not much left in there. We're just going to suck that up. Now this is my champagne juice, man. This is very, very smooth, man. Very mild flavor and very, very, very clean juice. I mean, I tell you what. So anyway, man, that's that, man. That's pretty much, we're almost ready. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take out this little O-ring right here, man. And I found if you take it and push it, see, start where the wick is and just kind of pinch it and push and take your other finger and push that up. And you know, that way you're not messing up your wick. Because you don't want to pop that coil just because you're cleaning your tank out, man. I tell you what. Now, next thing we're going to do is take our tank off. Oh yeah, man, we forgot. We're going to rinse our O-ring, man. Yeah, rinse that O-ring. Make sure you don't drop it down the drain now. And we're going to set that aside. Then we're going to take the tank off, man. And you just kind of grab it and twist. Nice and slow, man. Got to be gentle. And it'll pop up. And just kind of walk it up the rest of the way. Very simple. Going to give that a rinse. Set it aside. Next, we're going to rinse off our Zenesis, our wick and our core, man. I tell you what. So I like to keep everything down, pointed down. We're going to rinse it off. Now I'm going to pick you up so I can show you what I'm talking about. Cool, man. Was that fun, man? I bet it was, man. I wish I could have read. I tell you what, man. You guys are lucky. Alright. Now we're practically done. All we got to do is dry stuff off, put it back together. Really simple, man. I tell you what, really simple. Dry everything off. Careful not to get too much around your coil, man, because you don't want them fibers up on your coil, man. Dry off everything. And now at this point, now that I got everything right here dried, I'm going to go ahead and put my battery in, man. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Yep. I'm going to put my switch on. I'm going to crank that down all the way, man. I tell you what, I'm going to crank it down all the way. I'm going to give it a fire, man, and it's going to sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. That's right. Now what it's doing, man, is it's drying up that wick, man. It's getting all that water out of that wick. Now it should start glowing here to sometime. Now you might want to stop and let it rest for a little bit so you don't overwork your battery, man. And then go right back to it, man. Yeah, this is easy stuff, man. Hey, man, this is so easy even a Zinfandel can do it, man. That's right. That's right, man. Get that wick dry. There we go, man. It's getting there. I tell you what, man, it's getting there. Ooh, there it goes, man. It's starting to glow. Let me get one more pump, man. I tell you what. Let me get one more pump in there. That's probably good enough, man. I tell you what, oop, I got some more water on there. It was hiding in one of the cracks. There we go. That's probably good enough. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I want to turn that off basically by twisting that. Yeah, and I'm gonna set that aside because I don't need that right now. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our tank back on. Before we do that, man, go ahead and give it a dry. Dry it out, inside and out. Man, this is easy stuff, man. I'll tell you what. There we go, man. Now we're gonna put it back on. Same way we took it off, man. Be careful. Just kind of twist it and walk it down, walk it down, walk it down. Now when you get to this point, that's when you can kind of crank down on it, but you don't want to push down on it too hard because maybe you don't want to crack it. Alright, man. Look at that. That's almost done. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to dry off our O-ring, man. Dry off that O-ring, man. There we go. Now, if you take it and hang it on the side that the wick is on, and then push it over that center post, and just kind of work it around, it goes on easy, man. I tell you what, man, it's so easy. Alright, man. Wow. We almost done. Hey, let's fill this thing, man. I bet you guys already know how to do this. That's right, man. Let's put that juice back in there. Just like that, man. Oh, man, that's not really much juice at all. Yeah, man, I've been vaping it all day, man, so I needed to refill anyway. So let's do this. Let's give me some more juice. Now, this is my champagne, man. This is my champagne juice. I made it myself, man. It's pretty good, and I really like it because it allows me to kind of clean my palate, man. Clean my taste buds off. So whenever I get tired of it, I just kind of go to this, and it's a real smooth vape. I'm going to fill that up. I also want to make sure I get some juice on my wick and my coil right here, man. I tell you what, that's probably enough for now, man. That'll probably get me through the rest of the day. Alright, man. Now, look. Crank it back on. Look at that, man. Vapor. Right away, man. I tell you what. So now, let's set my Zenesis aside. We'll take my top cap and dry it off. Man, this one doesn't really matter if you get it too dry or if you don't get it too dry because it's going to get some condensation inside anyway, man. So I tell you what. And then you're just going to put that top cap back on. Yep, we're just going to get that top cap back on. Sometimes that little O-ring kind of stretches out a little bit, man. You know, people are complaining about it not being tight enough. I'll tell you what, man, it's plenty tight for me. Now, I found once you get it on, if you sit there and turn it on like this, it'll see better. Just sit there and turn your top cap. It'll see better and make sure that it stays on pretty tight. Now, we're going to line up our hole with our wick, and let's see how she vapes, man. Let's see how she vapes. Ooh, man. Ooh, that's some good stuff. I tell you what, man. Yeah, man. I mean, look at that, man. It's only been like 8 minutes. And I cleaned my tank. And I've been telling you guys how to do it, man. Normally it takes me about 5 minutes at the most, man. Just sit here, take everything apart, rinse it off, put it back together. Really easy stuff. Anyways, thanks for telling me that there's something that you guys want me to do a review on, so I just kind of did it, man. And anyways, if you got anything else that you might want me to do, let me know. Alright, man? I'll do it, man. I tell you what. Anyways, you guys have a good day. And I tell you what, man. Let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to do. And let me know what you guys think of my reviews. You guys have a good day.